Welcome. I am doing my second reading and I just want to say thank you for yesterday because you were all really nice and you just gave me such nice comments and support and it just really made me smile. So I really wanted to come back on the channel. I was really ready, like wanting to do it, but just getting all your comments just really boosted me up. So made me feel a bit emotional, to be honest. I've got my psychiatrist this morning, so I'm feeling a little bit I always get nervous before my psychiatrist because I don't know, he is really nice, but it's weird. Like my first psychiatrist that I had, I really clicked with, but this one, I don't know, I'm not sure, but he is a nice person, honestly. It's probably just me, but you know, it's just a bit strange sometimes having to open up because they have like 2 other people there, so there's like 3 of them and only 1 of me, which is a bit weird as well. But anyway, the sun's shining today, it's a very nice day, so hopefully it will go all right. I'll probably feel better once it's done. And it's just such a relief, you know, not to have that horrible depression anymore, because I just wanted to say actually that you know, there might have been a couple of occasions where I didn't reply to people, or I didn't say very much, or I might have seemed a bit unresponsive, and apologies if I did do that to you. It was just, I can promise you now, it was just, my depression was so bad, like it was just absolutely horrendous. I can't say too much because you know, my children sometimes watch the channel, so I don't really want to go into too much detail, which is a bit of a shame because I happily share stuff with you, but I don't want my kids to obviously get upset if they know what I've been through, type of thing. It was really bad, and I have to be on tablets. If I'm not on tablets, it's just like, yeah, I'm not going to say any more, but my brain does not work properly, put it that way. But anyway, I'm going to do a reading for you, and I'm going to use the same cards as what I used yesterday because I just feel like it's just helped me get back into it. So let's see what messages we get. So this card, first of all, is going to be for you. Just seeing a card that I was thinking I might get. That's funny. Okay, you've got 2 lovely cards here. First of all, you've got the Knight of Cups. You could have an invitation somewhere. You could also have some offer of some help. This is like a friend coming in, Knight of Cups. A lot of people say it's romance. It could be romance. I'm not saying it's not romance, but the original Rider-Waite meaning for this card is actually like a friend or a helper, somebody that can offer support, or an invitation of some type, an offer. So, you know, there could be someone around that is actually wanting to help you. And it's sort of like emotional support, if you like. Also, it's possibly love. There could be somebody who's attracted to you, starting to get feelings. And this is definitely more of a feelings card than anything else. Emotional feelings. You've also got the King of Pentacles here, which means that you're really sort of getting close to source. You're really grounding in yourself now. You've come a long way. You've been helping yourself, not just receiving support from others, but you've actually been helping yourself massively. You've been getting in touch with your feelings, and with the King of Pentacles, you're getting more grounded now. You're getting more solid. You're getting more stable within yourself. You know, it might still be early days, but you're actually a lot further along the process than what you realise. So don't underestimate how far you've come. The Kings are mastery, see? They're mastery over all of the different suits. So you now are a lot more stable in yourself. You're getting more financially stable. Most important thing is you're getting closer to spirit, you know, and so you're getting more abundant. So don't, you know, believe in your abundance levels. Your abundance levels are good. That's what tarot is saying, which is really nice, isn't it? Let's see what's going on for your person. You know, you're coming into a more stable part of your life because of the emotional and spiritual work you've been doing on yourself. That's what I can see. So if your person then, okay, your person, whoever this may be, friend, lover, work colleague, whoever this may be, family member, I've sort of forgot then what I was saying. They've been grieving. They've been grieving. They may have had regrets. They may have felt that certain things have gone wrong, and they kind of got very caught up in that, and it's a bit of a slippery slope. You know, they may have been tending to look towards the negative side a lot, and that would have been quite hard, because you couldn't really help them. You couldn't really help them out of that, because whatever you're offering them, it's like they're not seeing what you're offering. It's very frustrating. Spirit is showing that going forward, there's going to be a better road ahead. And I think they are going to start realising, you know, what it is you offer them, and they're going to start appreciating it more. Not because you're necessarily doing anything differently, but they're going to get in more of a position where they can appreciate more the help and the support that you offer them, or just your presence in their life, what that means. They're going to be in more of a position to be able to appreciate you, because they're coming out of what I would say has been a bit of a dark hole. That's what it looks like. And they're really turning it around. This person's really going to turn it around. It's still going to be early stages for them, so don't get too excited. Just being honest. Yeah, it's early days, but I think they're going to be open, a bit more open to what you can offer them, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's a family member, a friend, or a lover, or a work colleague. They want to start building again. You know, they're getting more of a vision for where they want to go in life and how they want their life to be, rather than always looking on the negative, which is what they were doing before. This person could have had some sort of mental health problem, or loss or regret, where they made a big mistake or something like that. Okay, so your person's saying, I'm waiting for us both to be ready. Yeah, so that there is a sense of it being early days, and they just want to they want to make sure everything's in order and in the right state before they sort of move forward. It's like they're just checking. They're very tentative, because what you've got to realise is this person's not been in great shape, so they're very tentative. Okay, this is this is a nice card. This is from the love deck. I'll show you if you didn't watch yesterday. I'm using this deck, and it's passion. Lovely. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Very nice. So you might be feeling passionate about somebody, or they might be feeling passionate about you, and there could be more passion coming than normal. If you're not with somebody, this could also be your passion to do with spirit and your spiritual love, because the greatest love of all is spirit. And you may be feeling a lot more passionate and noticing how much more passionate you are with spirit and your love of spirit and your spirit, all the spiritual things you do, really coming alive. And equally, spirit is always working through us. Like, we as humans, we think we're the doers, but we're not the doers. All the gurus in India taught that God is the doer. So spirit is actually making you, you know, flowing through you and making you more passionate about something, and that's exciting. That's really nice. So I'm going to do this deck next, the Wolf Oracle, just for power animal energy for you. Let's see what we get. Oh, I just saw a magpie. Okay. Right, here we go. This is a big one. Face your fears. It says, face your fears and embrace new experiences. So spirit is working through you, and you know, sometimes we go through sort of episodes where we can't face our fears and we feel totally sort of debilitated. That's how I felt the last year. I couldn't do anything. It was horrendous. But you know, I was facing my fears really because I was facing all my demons, and that was work I had to do on my own. But then there was other things I had fears of, and it kept plaguing me. But you know, as you work through your fears and you work with spirit, you get more and more trust in spirit, and you just be patient, and spirit's going to show you how to do things. You know, you're not just manifesting on your own. That's why a lot of manifestation doesn't work, because you're just doing it on your own. We're working with spirit, and spirit does everything in its own time. And sometimes spirit's holding you back because you're not ready to face your fears. But it looks to me like there might be something coming up where you're now thinking, actually, do you know what? I think I can give this a go. And the reason is because spirit's there pushing you. Spirit's saying, right, it's time now for you to have a go at this. You can do it, you know. And spirit's putting the passion inside you, you know, making you passionate. So it gives you that push to do it. And you'll be waking up thinking, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to do this, and here I am, you know, like what's happening with me coming back on the channel. It's amazing. Boom. So spirit is going to be pushing you along, you know. Spirit's right with you because of the work you've done, because of the emotional work you've done on yourself and the spiritual work you've done on yourself. You've got a lot of a more deeper connection with spirit than you had before, and it's like you've moved some of your ego out of the way. And now you're a clearer vessel for spirit, and spirit's right with you, showing you the way now in very practical ways, some more practical things going on. We've done a lot of spiritual and emotional work. Now there's going to be a bit more practical stuff going on by the looks of it. Right, we're going to pick an Angels of Abundance card. So we're just asking the angels to give us a card for our abundance. Oh, okay. Just looking at the time. I know I've got my appointment. I'm thinking I don't want to be late. Right, sever the vows of poverty. Right. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, so the angels are lovely, they're beautiful, and they are literally helping alleviate any worries about money. They're just taking them right away because it's ego, and all ego does is block us from our spiritual connection. So any fear about money is just being removed. So you may have noticed recently you're not as worried about money as you normally would be, or you're not worrying about work, or I don't know, whatever it may be to do with money or abundance. You're not finding yourself as worried about it as you used to be. It's not plaguing you as much, and that is because the angels have been working with you and working with spirit to lift away that fear-based stuff, that ego around it. That probably came from a past life, or I don't know, but they're taking it away, and you will be feeling lighter. You will be feeling like, wow, you know, it's really nice that I can go around, concentrate on my passions, concentrate on what I love, concentrate on what I enjoy, concentrate on what I'm doing, rather than having this horrible cloud of fear over me. I feel like that's gone. And it's freeing you. It's really freeing you to just be in the present moment, working with spirit, doing whatever you're doing. Okay, so then the last card we're going to pick is from this deck. Beautiful deck. It's quite new because I haven't really only used it yesterday for the first time. And we're just going to ask our spirit guides, loved ones in spirit, to come close and just give you a message. Any message that you need to hear at this time from your spirit guides or your loved ones in spirit. What is it they want you to know? Let's see what they say. Oh my God, that's so weird. That's the same card as yesterday. You just saw me shuffle. How could that be the case? I'm standing right next to you. Your person in spirit is standing right next to you. They are so close, they're helping you all the time. So you could probably communicate with them a bit more, in all honesty, and be even more specific what you need help with. But they know anyway. This person really, really knows, and I think they're very grateful to you. That's what I feel like they're saying to me, is they're grateful to you. So I don't know what you've done, but it's like you've done something for them. Maybe to do with a family member that you've helped, or I don't know. It's like you've done something and they are grateful, and they actually are coming closer to you for that reason, as well as the fact that they also understand you and they also have been helping you. I do feel for the last couple of months they've come closer to your energy. I know I said that yesterday, but that's kind of what I'm getting shown. So it's beautiful they've come through again today. When that card came out yesterday, I don't know if you saw, my eyes were welling up because I literally thought I was going to cry. And I felt so silly afterwards. I said to myself, I should have just said like, oh my God, I'm going to cry a bit, because it was the first video I'd done in a year. I was like, and the other thing yesterday I did was I kept saying it's been a year and a half since I've been on, and actually it's only been 10 months since I'd done my last reading on the channel. So I don't know, I got that wrong. But anyway, it's been nearly a year since I've been on. And anyway, so your person is standing right next to you in spirit, okay? They know you've been looking after yourself better. They know you've been spiritually and emotionally trying to meet your own needs, which is not easy for our soul family, because as children we didn't get our emotional needs met, you know, and we're very sensitive beings on this channel. So, you know, as a soul family, it's been hard for us to actually tune into our emotional needs, and, you know, that's why it's taken me so long to get help for my mental health, you know, because I didn't get taught how to look after my mental health as a child. Like, I just had to block it all out, and it was hell. And I'm sure you're the same. And, you know, we're doing it now. It might be later on in life, but we're doing it now. We're learning to look after ourselves. And that is making us more grounded now, and a bit more stable and a bit more secure. And it's bringing us closer to spirit. And so your loved one in spirit is coming right next to you. Spirit is igniting your passion. They're getting your person to really, well, they're pulling your person out of a hard time. I feel like spirit is finally pulling your person out of a hard time. It's like karma. What you've got to remember is no matter how much that person frustrates you, they have got their own karma, you know? So spirit's been holding them back and making them pay back karma. And that it's unfortunate, because obviously when someone's paying back their karma and going through a hard time, we can't get close to them. They can't hear us. But it looks like they're turning the corner out of that. Maybe they've got to a point where they have paid a bit of karma back, and they're sort of like, they're in a better position now, you know, and they're going to be a bit more open to you. They might not be 100% ready yet, but they're kind of getting that way. You're getting more passionate. You might be receiving more passion, but spirit is definitely igniting your passion now to really get back into things, you know, to really love life again, and even maybe face some of your fears. But just wait for spirit to show you, because spirit will show you when to face your fears. You don't have to rush yourself. Angels are taking away your lack. Angels are taking any of your worry away about money and stuff like that. They're just, or work, they're just removing that. And someone, a loved one in spirit, or your spirit guide, is standing right close to you, and they really want you to hear them. They really want you to know that they're there, because that's 2 days in a row they've come through. So thanks so much for your support again. Really appreciate it a lot. Thanks for your patience. Again, I am sorry if there was anyone towards the end of last year where I didn't reply you, or I was a bit distant. I just couldn't help it. I hope you have a lovely day. Peace.